I give you a hot take that I don't think people are ready for. Our parents' first time being human, being adults, being parents. And although we did not get to choose the families that we were born into and the traumas that we adopted from them, it's not as if they had a parenting guide for dummies book. And it's also not as if we need to sit here and play dumb and stupid that their parents, also in a very different time and space reality, did not also give them trauma that they're trying to navigate how to deal with and process while raising you, having you, being with you. I am in my 30s now, and I am learning at this age so much compassion for my parents. It's unreal. And I'm realizing that at the end of the day, if I was served what they had, I don't actually know how I would cope. And if anything, when I look at it from my selfish lens as the kid, which is fine to look at it that way, I'm like, you gave me this, you did that. When I look at it from grandpa's lens, and grandma's lens to my parents, I'm like, I actually don't know how you pulled that off. Because I could have came out way worse from that situation, and I don't think I actually would have been as good and as understanding as you were during that period of time, even though I may have not identified with that during that period of time as the kid. Can we please normalize compassion for mom and dad, because they were just doing their best with the hand that they were dealt. There was hardness I took on as a kid due to a lot of misperceptions. And going back and applying compassion and realizing and maybe even coming to grips with, although I thought I would have done different or better, I genuinely don't know where I'd be if I had gotten dealt the hand that my parents did. It has allowed me to make them more human. I could literally cry right now, and get more in touch with my emotions as it pertains to them, and to let the walls down. I had a lot of weird, messed up stories in my head as a kid when certain things, happened or didn't happen. I now see my softness towards my parents. Like, I go up to them, I love them, I hug them, we joke, we laugh, we tease each other. Every single day, I literally just see it as a blessing being able to be with them, to be able to spend this type of quality time together, and to be able to actually open up and proudly love on them. Because it's like, we were the type of family where we just kept our feelings inside. Okay, so we didn't do what we call marketing and advertising our feelings. It was just something that was just like unspoken. But it's different, and it heals a different part of you to vocalize it, to show the actions, to be in that type of energy. Like, there's just a part of you that really heals. And it also heals your parents. It really, really does. Because they took on your judgment. They took it on, and it hurt them. But they took it on the chin, just like parents do, sacrificial in nature. And they didn't really sit here and do much about it, right? But as a kid, if you go back to your parents and you give that to them and you see them through that different light, really amazing, wonderful things are going to happen for you, and going to happen for them, and going to even happen to their health and your relationship. Literally everything is going to change for the better. I encourage you to just try it. I encourage you to find it somewhere in you and just try it. You as the kid, you go first. You go first, and you go to your parents, and you have those conversations, and you love on them, and you realize that nothing was right and nothing was wrong. It was just that everyone was doing their best at that given point in time. Everyone was literally just doing their best. Sometimes your best is good enough, and sometimes it's not. And it goes both ways. But go to your parents and do this, and let me know how it is in the comments. I really hope that this reaches the right people, and that it unites more people. I recommend this type of feeling to literally anyone. It will help you if you allow it to. It will help you if you put your ego aside. It will help.